Hello everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about Senator Ibrahim, who said Nigeria President Buhari has broken the law by retaining the current service chiefs, and Hakim Baba Ahmed, who said that the President Buhari has failed the nation, so he should resign. Senator Ibrahim says President Buhari is breaking the law by retaining the current service chiefs. Following the massacre in Borno State, many Nigerians calls for the sacking of the security chiefs, saying that the present military leadership has failed to perform. Mr. Ibrahim, who was a guest on Channel Television, said beyond the argument regarding performance, the military chiefs has overstayed their years of service, and as such, the law guiding the terms of service are being flouted. The president is breaking the law. The law says if you are 60, you must go. It is automatic. You are 35 years in service, you must go. In fact, they are not staff of Mr. President. They are the staff of Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Is the president, from what you're saying now, is the president breaking any law?
He is definitely breaking the law. The law says if you are 60, you must go. It's so automatic. If you are 35 years of service, you must go. So, in fact, they are not staff of Mr. President. They are staff of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And there's a rule. It's just like in the civil service. If you are an ordinary civil servant and you hit 60 years, automatically you must go. If you put in 35 years of service, the president hasn't the right to extend beyond what the law says. That's his rule of law.
Isn't there anything the National Assembly can do in that regard to compel the president?
Well, you see, the process, before you use the word compelling, you see, the process between the executive and the legislature, it is one government, if you like, and all the National Assembly does is advisory, all resolutions. And I think 2 days ago when Mr. President, the Senate President spoke, he spoke a mind. He said, please, he was calling on the presidency to take the National Assembly resolutions very seriously. Mm-hmm. You see, even though the resolutions are said to be advisory, there should be some level of respect. Your father can advise you, and if I'm talking to my son, I say, please give me this cup of tea. I'm saying, please do it. I'm being courteous. See, I have the right to compel him to do it, but we haven't gotten to that. You see, there are provisions in the Constitution. If you break the law, you'll be summoned. If you don't explain, the issues of impeachments are there. But I think we don't want to get into all of that because it is disrupting the polity, it will overheat the polity, and but resolutions upon resolutions upon resolutions. I don't know why he's still keeping them. I think he has the right to decide whether they are performing or not. But let me remind you of Mr. President's statement himself. He said the service chiefs are doing their best, but their best is not good enough. As a teacher, if you are not doing good enough, it's below average.
So maybe what the president is also saying, is that maybe the challenge is not with the service chiefs. But regarding the laws, it would appear as though the president's thinking is, we're not breaking any law, because the president's spokesperson says he's not aware that the tenure of service chiefs is subject to any law or regulation that is clearly stated. They serve at the pleasure of the president.
No, that's where he's missing it. That's where he's missing it. They are serving at the pleasure of the president within their service period. There is a law. There is a law. I think he doesn't know. There is a law within the scheme of service that says if you serve for 35 years, you must go. If you attain the age of 60 years, you must go. It's a law. It's there within the scheme of service, even within the military service.
So for those who have escalated this even further, I mean, just before we came up, you listened to Northern Elders Forum spokesperson saying, well, the president should resign. Do you think that's a fair enough suggestion?
No, I think, you see, the failure to appear doing the right thing is what pushes people to all this level. Just like what we've just said now about our brother, the governor of Borno State. Say, look, if our system has failed, let's hire others. So it's in the same vein. If the unruly conduct and behavior of government keeps on and on and on, the tendency is, look, if you are not able to respect the rule, if you are not able to get people to listen to the views of the public you are governing, you better go. So I think the failure to respect the views of the National Assembly. Here is a collection of elected people, 469. There wasn't any dissenting voice in asking Mr. President to let these people go. And in fact, as it is being mentioned, I expect the service chiefs to respect the rule of law too, to respect the rule within the scheme of service. If it is time, what we do in the public service, you either immediately you hit 60 years, you put in your retirement, or the Civil Service Commission will advise you, please, it's time up, can you submit your retirement papers? So I think not only the presidency, even the management of the military service is failing.
The Northern Elders Forum has taken a shift at the President Muhammad Buhari administration over the security challenges in the country. Spokesman of the forum, Hakim Baba Ahmed, said President Buhari has failed as the commander-in-chief and should resign. He made this call on Wednesday during an interview on Channel Television Politics, adding that Nigeria is losing the war against terrorism in the Northern East. We are exercising our democratic right to say to a president that he has failed, he should resign. There is nothing wrong with that. Buhari was elected to perform the job. He hasn't performed the job. We are asking him to resign, Baba Ahmed said. Are we winning this war or are we losing it? It's a question for everyone to answer. The truth is that we are losing because of an enemy that are described as anything else other than the equivalent of our military. They cannot be as good as our military. Speaking further, he said living in Nigeria is more dangerous under President Buhari. He lamented that the nation military is being overwhelmed as it is involved in fighting insurgency in the northern east, banditry in the northwest, amongst other operations. Under President Muhammad Buhari, Nigeria has become increasingly more and more dangerous for Nigerians to live in. The military is also involved in the northwest. They are fighting bandits. They are doing everything, both what they are supposed to do and what the police should do. His remarks come 5 days after Boko Haram terrorists killed 43 farmers in Zambarima, Borno State. Following the attack on Saturday, many Nigerians, including the National Assembly members, called for the sack of the nation's service chiefs for failing to tackle the security challenges in the country.
Let's begin the conversation with Dr. Baba Ahmed on the position of the Northern Elders Forum. You are the spokesperson of the Elders Forum in the North. You're asking the president to resign. Have things come to that point?
Certainly. The facts on the ground support what we say. The president swore on the Quran as president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to secure the lives of citizens. He has failed to do so over and over and over again. This is his fifth, sixth year in office. The situation under him is getting worse, and there is no indication that it is likely to improve. So what else is there? What else is left other than to ask him that if there is honor, what in democratic countries, in civilized countries, what leaders who fail to protect citizens, particularly at the scale and the level at which our people are dying, is to resign. Clearly, he has failed in the number one responsibility of a leader, which is to protect citizens. So yes, things have gone, they are worse than this, but we've taken our time to assess the situation. We didn't want to rush to judgment. We wanted to give him a chance. Like everybody says, leadership is very difficult. He is leaving, he has a very challenging responsibility, but 4, 5, 6, 7 years, the same president was saying 2 years before he assumed responsibility, he was saying to Jonathan to step aside and give him or others responsibility to run the country. So he's had a lot of time to study the situation. He's a general. He's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He's a military man, so he doesn't have an excuse about not knowing how to fight wars. He put people in charge. They're still in charge. We're losing this war. More internal security challenges are becoming manifest. More people are dying. Every single day, people die in this country. Life, truly, as we said in our statement, life has lost a value. One individual was kidnapped. One American citizen was kidnapped somewhere in Niger or northern Nigeria. The U.S. sent military to Niger Republic, to Nigeria, with the consent of our Nigerian troops. Foreign Americans came into our country and rescued the person. What do you say to a Nigerian president under whom our people are dying? How do you explain what happened in Borno? A failure of security, a failure of leadership? What else do you say other than to say to Mr. President, clearly, you can't secure the lives of Nigerians. And if there is honor, if there's respect for public opinion, really there is no reason why he should continue.
The service chiefs should be definitely sacked. They came on board with this present government in the first term, and the very promise that this present government came to power with is promise of security. And these are the service chiefs. It is obvious with the insecurity in this country that they have failed in their assignment, so they should be sacked. That's it. The security should be fixed. And if the head cannot curb the insecurity in the country, so they should be sacked. What's the need of somebody who's employed to do a particular job? He cannot do the job. That's just it.
They are overdue to go on retirement long time ago. And they are not doing well. This morning I'm from Kaduna, coming to Abuja. I was so skeptical because anything can happen along the road. Honestly, Buhari disappoints us. I'm from the north. We expect him to do more than that. As a retired general, no security in Maiduguri, no security in the northwest, no security in the north central, no security everywhere, all over the country. It's a shame unto him. Now we can see that Jonathan has done excellent. Yes, honestly speaking, it was just within a small area at that time. Only Maiduguri, but now it has skyrocketed, escalated all over the northwest, all over the north, 19 states, and other part of the country. So now we are seeing him, he's a messiah. How I wish he would come back. We maybe vote for him better.
I think their tenure is long overdue, and the security situation is getting deplorable each day. See what is happening. See the people in Borno State, and they are family caretakers of families, and they just slaughter them, and nothing is happening. But all what we are doing, we are hearing it. The security are on top of the situation. President have given a standing order, and all this thing is not yielding any results. So I think it's time they need to go.
Well, I don't agree to that, because they are all doing their best. They are doing their best to make sure that Nigeria is in order. So I personally, to me, I don't agree that he should sack the service chiefs.
For me, they are supposed to be sacked so that at least some other people that can come up, maybe they will be better than them. Because they rightly fail us. Let me say that word. They rightly fail us. Because what is going on, as I said, truthfully, they doesn't deserve to be in that seat. They're supposed to be sacked. So that those people that are capable of handling this thing, they should do it.
Knowing very well that every position given to an individual is for a purpose. So if the person, the current service chief, if he's not competent, why not? I agree. But if we look at it and discover that he's doing well, then we should leave him.
They have served more than 5 years of their tenure, so it's overdue. The needful is supposed to be done, ought to be done. New service chiefs will come on board and rejiggle the system, bring new idea, new innovative, new incentive into the system. The present service chiefs have tried their best. I think a new egg will bring a new idea. I think that is the lasting position we are now. Yes, I think bringing a new service chief is the best thing Nigeria needs at this point.
Thank you all for watching. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video, you'll be notified. And as for my returning subscribers, May God continue to bless you all in Jesus' name. You guys know I don't know much. Please feel free to leave your opinion and your comment in the comment section. Like, share. God bless you all. Ciao, ciao.